Hi, I'm Tanja, and today we are going to be looking at the Adept pose. I forgot what page number it is. I think it's 119, maybe. I'll make sure in the comments below it's got the right page number. So the Adept pose is a nice seated pose which we can use for meditation or maybe the start of the class or even the end of the class. So there's quite a few variations of the Adept pose. So what I say is just have a play with it and see what feels best for you, because this is not a suitable position for a lot of people. So cross leg, but ideally you want to try and have both the knees on the floor and the feet are tucked in over there. So I try not to overthink things too much in terms of especially in this position. It's just, this is quite hard for a lot of people anyway, so to try and get the perfect Adept pose might be a struggle for some people. So any seated position where they can maintain length in their spine, they can sit over here for a little bit of meditation. So yeah, just to be comfortable. So what I often like using, so if you've got someone in the class who's got really tight hip flexors, maybe they've got a tight back, so that this position's quite uncomfortable, so you might get people that their knees are up over here. You can sit them on a block, which gives the bum a little bit of height, so the knees can drop a bit lower. So some people do find that a little bit more comfortable, so they can be there, or using a bolster, so they can be over there. People tend to find it a little bit more easier if the hips are higher than the knees. So I actually like sitting on a bolster all the time. Take it to Tesco's. Yeah, so I quite like having the bolster, so people can sit in that position over there. It's also called like easy pose. So there's not really much to this exercise. Stretches off the inside of the hips. You can help strengthen the back if you're keeping a really nice posture. Like I said, you'd use it at the beginning of the class maybe, or if you were going to do some meditation, I tend to use it at the end. But what I generally say to my clients is just find any seated position that is comfortable. So it's going to depend on the age range of the people that you work with. But so our clients tend to be maybe about 50, generally 50 and above. So you know, quite a lot of people have knee issues. They can't sit there, maybe they have knee replacements, or just whatever reason. So I'll just say any seated comfortable position. So for some people that might be in there, some people it might be there. You know, some clients prefer the butterfly posture. So it really does depend on the person as to what kind of position they can get into. So remember, we don't all have the same bodies, and this is not suitable for everybody. Like all the yoga postures, there's going to be some people that just, they cannot get into this position, whether it's tight hips or bone structure. So we don't all have the same kind of ends on the femurs. So when they go into the hip sockets, you know, some people have really big bones and really small sockets, so there's not much mobility there. So it doesn't matter how much they stretch or do anything, due to the bones, they won't be able to get their knees down. So we'll just have to find some around it. So this is the Adept pose. Bye. On my remote.